Oh memes, you shall always multiply in numbers. This year is a year that happened a lot in. Hi folks, it's Falcon and today on gameranx, 13 gaming memes that were born in 2019. Starting off at number 13, this Wall Street Journal article about Fortnite really created some fun memes. The name of the article was "A Young Imagination Beats Video Games," with the subheader, "Fortnite doesn't hold a candle of my boyhood games of Fortnite," making sure to separate the words. Ugh. I'm not even like a huge fan of Fortnite, but wow, way to miss the point of everything. Our very own Jake Baldino came up with a good one. He posted on Twitter, "Grand Theft Auto doesn't hold a candle to my boyhood games of being charged with Grand Theft Auto." But the amount of these that happened were just endless. Number 12 is this amazing Sekiro Shadows Die Twice meme, where a Twitter user got angry at people using a cheat to beat a difficult boss in Sekiro. There was specifically an article called "I Beat Sekiro's Final Boss with Cheats and I Feel Fine," written by James Davenport of PC Gamer, and it really pissed off the Get Good crowd, which I'm not going to say I think it's wrong to use cheats if you're playing a single-player game. I don't. Multiplayer game, don't do it, jackass. This Twitter user I mentioned wrote a tweet that said, "You cheated not only the game, but yourself. You didn't grow. You didn't improve. You took a shortcut and gained nothing. You experienced a hollow victory. Nothing was risked and nothing was gained. It's sad that you don't know the difference." And everyone said that for everything after that was posted, and it was never not funny. And moving on to number 11, it's still pretty young, but Xbox Series X memes have become quite choice. We got everything from people making fun of parents trying to buy the Xbox Series X when there's other Xboxes similarly named, to the idea of calling it a Y box, to having Sam from Death Stranding delivering it, to people using it as a platform to put a big glass circle on as a table. Although my favorite is probably this GameCube one. I mean, that's funny. There's nothing else to call that. And at number 10, Mr. X memes. Oh yes. Did you think they were gonna remake Resident Evil 2 without Mr. X memes happening? My personal favorites are the ones where they take Mr. X and they basically just add the X Gonna Give It To You song to it. It's very simple, but when he shows up for the first time plus X Gonna Give It To You, I mean, it's friggin' amazing. There's another good one where Mr. X is approaching, X Gonna Give It To You is playing, the player takes out a bazooka, suddenly it's "Lord Give Me a Sign" by DMX. Mr. X just walks out calmly, doesn't run like a coward, but tactically retreats. I'm not gonna be able to do this. It's a thing of beauty. Let's just be clear, Mr. X is just fun. He's scary, he's really hard to deal with, and frankly, everything about him is ubiquitous. He's perfect for memes. Coming in at number 9, a big thing that happened in 2019 was Reggie of Nintendo stepped down as president of Nintendo America, and an actual person named Doug Bowser. And I'm just going to repeat that for emphasis. A person named Doug Bowser took over. And you might be able to expect exactly how that went down online. Everyone, of course, began making jokes about Bowser, the longtime villain of the Mario series, the flagship series of Nintendo, which is just, I mean, it's perfect. There's nothing to explain here. A person named Doug Bowser took over as president of Nintendo America. Doug Bowser. Bowser. I don't know if I need to say it anymore. Doug Bowser. It's the most obvious and self-explanatory meme of all time, and yet also the most inevitable. And at number 8, Sonic memes. The Sonic movie, well, let's just say it was hilarious. A swing and a miss as far as the character design. It was basically an invitation to meme. But when they released the new version of Sonic, the memes really took off because they made a Sonic that looked like Sonic. And it very much emphasized how weird the original Sonic actually was, to have all these scenes that Sonic was occupying filled with a Sonic-looking Sonic. I mean, it's just a disaster to look at. It's amazing they were going to make that into a movie and, try to get people to go see it. First off, the people who care about a Sonic movie are Sonic people, so you want to make a movie that doesn't piss them off. And it seems like that didn't really cross their mind. Like, the Sonic people will make the Sonic movie popular. Sonic isn't popular in the way that Pikachu is. Detective Pikachu is a kid's film that a kid who never played Pokemon would probably still want to see. It's different with Sonic, and because it's different with Sonic, we got a lot of funny memes. Coming in at number 7, the Tesla Cybertruck. And no, the Tesla Cybertruck is itself not a video game or video game related, really. However, gamers took the Tesla Cybertruck and said, that looks like a low poly model from everything a few years ago. We got comparisons from the Tesla Model S to the more recent Lara Croft model, while the Cybertruck was pitted next to the original Lara Croft model, the very low polygon Lara Croft model. A popular theme in a lot of these memes was also people talking about how fast the Cybertruck will run in low graphics mode. Again, basically the crux of these memes is that the truck has a very low polygon count. Perhaps, in my opinion, the funniest is the one where they're comparing it to the Warthog in the original Halo, where they essentially skin it with the Warthog, and it barely looks different. It's actually a little bit too appropriate, it's that good of a meme. Although Master Chief isn't really one known for breaking windows and vehicles. Coming in at number 6, for some reason Bethesda thought it would be a good idea to make another Fallout 76 product. As if the Fallout 76 life was a thing that everyone wants to live. I mean, obviously somebody's buying these things, because a lot of people have tweeted disappointed photos of the various products they've sold. I think we all know plenty about the canvas bags, So when they announced this Fallout 76 premium leather jacket, obviously people memed hard on it. We had people tweeting pictures of tarps, just blue tarps that you can buy in the supermarket, saying things like, made from real Bethesda leather. Had a number of Walmart bags with a 76 drawn on them tweeted, ponchos, plain old hoodies, gifs of animated blue bags. I mean, pretty much every single Fallout 76 product has sucked, including Fallout 76 itself, which I really don't want to let off the hook here. What a bad game. But it's so weird that they tried to lifestyle market and basically falsely advertised everything, and it's my understanding the jacket actually isn't the kind of disappointment everything else was. I obviously didn't buy one myself, I'm not gonna buy any of this stuff, but it is selling for literally about $125 less than it was when it went on sale. Coming in at number 5 is CJ from Grand Theft Auto San Andreas walking towards things and saying,
"Oh shit, here we go again."
It's actually pretty interesting that this meme actually started back in 2015, which was 11 years after the damn game came out. Probably the most interesting part about it for me is that it's pretty much the first thing in the game. The opening cutscene has Carl Johnson, or CJ, you, the main character, pretty much mistreated by the police and dumped off in a hostile neighborhood. Keeping in mind the game pretty much starts off as about gang violence. It doesn't really stay that way, but it starts that way. It makes sense. And honestly, San Andreas for me is possibly the best Grand Theft Auto of that era. I've had many an argument about that, and a lot of the memes are actually very, very clever. The fact somebody made a green screen template for it, though, obviously made it much easier for people to do. So it also has its fair share of not particularly clever ones, but what doesn't nowadays? Moving on to number 4, Death Stranding had a large number of memes that were about, well, the fact that it's mainly about delivering stuff. There was the UPS memes, there were the Amazon Prime memes, there were a lot of memes about it being the most advanced walking simulator, and let me be clear, I think that these memes are really funny. There are times during this game I was like, really? But I also want to say that Death Stranding was one of the best gaming experiences of the year, too. It's just one of those weird things where something that you could not possibly describe in a way that sounds good is just good. That doesn't mean the description itself isn't hilarious. And, oh, it is. Man delivers packages all around the United States. Man must walk for the most part, and rain is evil. I mean, if anything, the memes reinforce that you really have to hand it to Kojima for making a game that sounds outwardly, unambiguously goofy and not good. That is a good game. And I definitely know that some people will disagree with me on that, but wow, is it a good game. And at number 3, the obvious Untitled Goose game memes. I have a feeling these memes will be around for years to come because the Untitled Goose game is itself basically a long-form meme. Some of the more fun ones, however, were the Lizzo song, Juice, being used for a trailer in which the line where she says blame it on a goose is used for most of the chorus. And then, of course, there was the various inserts of the goose into other memes, like that one lady pointing angrily, and of course the Goose for Smash meme. A lot of people did a My 4 Moods post using the goose. But again, truthfully, the whole game itself is just one long meme. Nothing about this game isn't funny to me. Stealing people's glasses is so fun in Untitled Goose game. There's just no excuse not to be playing this game. Still, it's just such a mischievous and goofy game. Of course, there were tons of memes about it. And at number 2, we have all of the Keanu Reeves in Cyberpunk memes, which obviously we didn't know Keanu Reeves was in Cyberpunk until 2019, so when it was revealed, it had to happen. Now, aside from him holding various objects and people editing his line, "It's time to burn the city," with like changing it to "it's time to burn" and him holding up a recreational thing, let's just say, to him pointing at a screen on stage and saying, "Look at this," and it never being something interesting. Probably my favorite one of those is when the screen has his Fortnite character doing an awful Fortnite dance. But of course, he also basically created a meme himself when somebody said, "You're breathtaking," and he said, "No, you're breathtaking." That was a big thing. Honestly, what a joyous occasion that was, finding out Keanu Reeves was in the game.
Then check this out. Then check this out. Then check this out.
And finally, number 1, and that's how Mafia works. A series of very silly ads by the game Mafia City were put up, and people made their version of those ads. Not that the game is unpopular, it's actually a fairly popular game. But the memes, they are the real attraction here. I mean, even though the ads are super corny, the fact that they got tons of people to essentially make ads for their game, I mean, that's a huge win for them. They did it. Congrats. What did you think? What were your favorite gaming memes this year? Leave us a comment, let us know what you think, and if you like this video, click like. If you're not subscribed, now's a great time to do so. We upload brand new videos every day of the week, and the best way to see them first is, of course, a subscription, so click subscribe, and don't forget to enable all notifications. As always, we thank you very much for watching this video. I'm Falcon. You can follow me on Twitter at Falcon the Hero. We'll see you next time, right here on gameranx.